Hey, I think we're live now. Let me readjust your camera real quick here. There we go. What's going on? Thank you everybody that is here for episode 2 of our MidLyfe Gaming podcast. Uh, Here today, as per last episode, it is Steve, who goes by Media Hype Train on just about everything: Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, easy to find. This is this guy, Archie. You can find me all over the place with that alone. Uh, but let's go ahead and let's get into the news, Steve. Yeah, give me 1 second, actually, Steve, because someone's telling me right now that they can't hear you at all. I can hear you just fine though. Give me 1 second.
Give us just a little moment, folks. A little technical difficulties, nothing too serious. Hope everybody's doing good.
All right, let's see if that helps now.
Mic check, baby. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I can see your bars now in OBS, so we should be golden now.
Did you hear my bars too?
I did hear your bars too.
Okay, good,
All right,
great,
I'm getting a thumbs up from the director off to the side. We're okay now.
excellent, excellent. So basically, a recap for everyone who couldn't hear. Mass Effect is great. It's a great game. I have no problem with them updating some of the mechanics to bring it more to modern standards. I'm really excited to play it again. The only thing I'm debating is if I'm going to do a fully brand new playthrough, like do things and make decisions I never had before. Like I have no idea whatever happens to Caden after the first, that decision that you have to make with him
Oh yeah, between
because
him and Ashley.
I never chose him, so I
Yeah.
have no idea what happens after that.
Me
So I
neither.
was thinking maybe do stuff like that, or maybe just play through again like I remember and see it in, see it in HD res. So I'll
Yeah,
figure that out when it
I
comes
can't
out.
recall if in the third one if you saved Caden, I don't know if you get him as a teammate in the third one or not.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they didn't say specifically what happened with him. They said that he has a very like big arc in 3 though, but they didn't say if he
Yeah.
was a crewmate or not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Which,
I would definitely be interested in playing and trying that out though.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. I might go through it as a female this time. Maybe that might make more sense to a few things, you know.
Yeah, I think one of the weird parts about this franchise for me is it's done by Bioware. And at the time when they made the first one, they were very well known for making the Knights of the Old Republic saga. Those both of those games. So they were definitely games that were into my wheelhouse. And it took me a while to get around to like agreeing that Mass Effect 2 was the GOAT in this series. And 3 though, 3 I played. I got off of Earth. I got the Vermeer, and after I got Garrus, I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna watch my wife play the rest of this game, and
Yeah.
that's just how it played out. But the day that I read on Twitter that this game was now available for pre-order on Xbox, 10 minutes later, it's paid for and it's waiting to be downloaded.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
it's definitely a loved franchise, even though it's like at the time it hit a couple of different notes, different ways that I didn't really appreciate. But over time, I've definitely appreciated it for, if nothing else, its technical prowess in the genre. It's definitely been one of the more, I don't know, uh, complex titles at the time. So it's just
Yeah,
great to see them pave the way, and now they're getting rewarded for it because people will pay for this.
yeah. Which I'm glad you brought this up. Do you have anything else you want to say about this release?
No, not really. I pre-ordered it. I recommend y'all do it too.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, so let's see. So that brings us to Destiny 2, a game that you've kind of stepped away from a little bit, but I have not.
Kinda.
I've been I've been a Destiny 2 player for the longest of times. Uh Had a little bit of a break after the second expansion, but then they went through that whole reworking process and they seem to be doing perfect now. Not well, maybe not perfect, but they're doing a lot better. Uh season of the Chosen is coming up. Uh, it's going to bring a lot of old content back from Earth from Destiny 1. I wanted to know what are the chances that would bring you back into this title, Steve?
What are the chances that I would come back to Destiny? I don't consider myself to be completely gone from it. Like I love the game. I mean, you and me, we spent so much time with it over the years. If I'm correct, was that the first game we started playing together, or was it something a little earlier than that?
I think
I feel like
I think Destiny 1 may have been the first game that we started really cruising along together. I
I know it
think
was the first game we started playing with Batfish. I know that for sure.
oh yeah.
We might have played like maybe a little of the original Titanfall or something beforehand, but let me not get off topic. But yeah, I've so we put in hundreds upon hundreds of hours on the first one. The second one came out, and I remember there was a time where collectively, I don't think we even had 100 hours in the game.
Oh yeah.
Um, I I came back to it with this last DLC, the last paid DLC. It's a good game. It's just the type of game that it is something that I've moved on from completely. Like I don't like the looter shooter games anymore, like Division. There's a few of them that have come out where it's just it doesn't it doesn't get me anymore. I think it's maybe the time availability. I don't have 30 hours a week to play the same thing unless it's
Right.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. But but yeah, I just don't so I don't know. I'll probably, if anything, I'll wait like maybe be a season behind to where there's, I get it two for the price of one because I do like the content. Like I like playing through it. It's just it's not something that can hold my attention from the week to week anymore.
Right. And I would agree with that. Like if I hadn't already put in so many hours into it to kind of get to the point where I am, I don't know if I would continue playing it if I had to start fresh. And I kind of saw that with the this last season that came out. The last expansion that came out saw the end of a bunch of year one content. We lost, entire planets to play on, and it wasn't just social areas on there either. It was, I mean, it was all of the multiplayer maps were gone. All of the strikes from there were gone. A lot of the good content got ripped out of there, and they say they're going to bring it back. And this next season is kind of the first step in that direction. But as a new player, if I stepped into that, I I probably would have played 10, 15 hours and been like, all right, cool. I got my free to play time out of it. Let's move on to the next title. So
Yep.
hopefully this next one can kind of solidify and beef up the content a little bit more because they are bringing stuff back from Destiny 1. Off to the side here, we see we got some strikes that are coming back and some new stuff as well. Um,
Have they brought Vault of Glass back yet?
no, they
Ever?
have not.
Yeah,
And
see.
I
That
was
would
under the
probably be the one
impression
that
that
would
that
get
was
me
happening
back.
last season, and it just didn't.
Yeah, that's probably the one that would get me back. If I saw Vault of Glass, I'd probably be down for it day one to come back to it.
These armors look ridiculous in a bad way.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm done with it. Come out with something, come out with a narrative experience
No.
next, please, no more. I mean, well, the thing is, there's still a huge player base for it, so I can't complain. Somebody likes it. It's just not me.
Well, on PC, there's a huge player base on it. I've booted this up on the Xbox. I don't know, maybe a month ago, a month or two ago, around the time the Series X came out. I booted it up on the Xbox and played on those servers. Nah, I mean it was it was pretty dead.
Yeah, see, that's not a good sign.
Yep. All right, well
Not a good.
let's move on to the next topic here.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shift beat actually kind of go back a little bit. So you were just talking about, or we were just talking about Mass Effect, another game coming out of that studio, obviously Anthem.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, not even coming out, has been out, came out, kind of crashed and burned immediately out the gate. And now, for probably the past year since its release, I forgot when it came out. It was probably maybe February or March of last year, I want to say. But whenever it came out, no, it would have been the year prior, not
Yeah,
even
I think it was
2020.
longer than that.
Yeah, early 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, um, we've been hearing that they were going to have a Anthem 2.0 that was going to be this huge release, kind of in the vein of if you think of other games that similarly had a pretty rough at launch and came out with a patch later on and became big hits. Rainbow Six Siege is one that comes really to mind. So they
Right.
thought they were going to be able to do something like that, but we now have news that later this week, EA executives are actually going to be meeting to decide the fate of Anthem and if it is a project that they're going to continue to put more money in to fulfill that promise of that 2.0 vision, or if they're just going to cut their losses and leave it at that. Obviously, you know, you and me both come from a business world, so Q1 is really when a lot of these decisions have to be made because they want to figure out what they're going to look like financially for the rest of the year. So it's absolutely just a financial decision. It's
Right.
not one of those things like Snyder Cut where I think the fans can come together and save it. Like EA's cutthroat, ruthless. They're going to do whatever
They
they have to
definitely
for the
are.
bottom line. Yeah, they might gauge to see if they think it could be profitable, but yeah, I don't know. Want to hear your thoughts though. You played a little bit of Anthem. What did you do? You think it's a project worth saving, or should they just let it go at this point?
I think that, well, I don't know. It's kind of a twofold thing. So on the sprite on
My
one
coaster
hand,
was stuck.
the when I played it, I did enjoy my time playing it. I just, we because of our backgrounds and everything, we've kind of delineated some of these games down to their fun hours per dollar kind of rating, and I don't know if this hit that hour mark of being worth its time and money. It just wasn't. The mechanics were very interesting. The open world was a little hit or miss. Uh, Definitely, there's been others that have done it better since then and before then. Um, but it still brought that team unity back to video games, and tried to do something different. And I can applaud them for trying to do something different, yet also in a similar space. Because if you remember, the advertising for Anthem was very much supposed to be a Destiny killer. It was supposed to be that what's the term? Uh, Games as a service
Yeah,
type
yeah, this is a
type
service.
situation, and it didn't do so hot. And I think that solely comes down to the lack of content, because there was a narrative there. The narrative made sense. You didn't have to go and read about it in little virtual cards that you got in game but couldn't read in game and had to go to a website for
Yeah,
Destiny. So you got the full experience inside the game. Just the full experience wasn't full enough,
yeah,
and it did suffer from a lot of network issues. I do remember that. Trying to group up with friends was not the easiest experience either. So I don't know. I'd love to see the game get a second try, but if anything, I think that the devs at Bioware have learned a ton from this. And now that Bioware doesn't have to chain themselves down to the Frostbite engine, which has been a problem for a lot of their titles, um, I'd be very interested in seeing what the spiritual successor is to Anthem.
yeah. I would too. Obviously, I was a big advocate for it. I really enjoyed the game. I agree. It really was just a lack of content. The gameplay was actually fun. I'm surprised that if they don't have a Marvel project in the background in the works, I'm surprised about that just because they really like it felt like Iron Man,
It
honestly.
did.
Like it was perfect. It felt they had a better rendition of Iron Man than the actual Marvel Avengers game has.
Game, yeah.
Um, yeah, but that aside, I'm here for it. I just think if I am going to play a game like that, like I just said a couple moments ago, I'm not really a huge fan of Destiny anymore just because of the type of game it is, looter shooter. This is still a looter shooter, but at least the gameplay is engaging enough for me to want to come back to it. Like I like that they have the bosses that had the kind of like roguelite mechanics. They might be different when you come through one strike. It might be different the next time you come through. So yeah, I if they do go forward with it, I will be there for it. If it dies, will I miss it? Not that much. I haven't played it in over a year, but it would be sad just that another IP, a year. Because really, that's a complaint that people have about EA all the time is that they don't do enough unique IPs. So when they come out with this
Right.
and it's not successful, it only makes them, they won't. Unfortunately, executives won't say, "Oh man, it's because this it didn't have this type of content, blah blah. They'll say, oh, gamers don't want games like that anymore. Give them
Right.
another Madden. So that's the
Absolutely.
unfortunate thing about it, is that they won't learn from the mistake if it does die. So,
You know, side note, it's not in our prep work at all for this, but did you see that NCAA football is coming back?
oh, I did, and I saw so many people pissed off about it online, and that one has always been a tricky one for me because I'm one of those people who absolutely loved it back in the day. That's probably why I don't enjoy Madden so much any longer, is
Right.
because they don't have it anymore. But it was always cool to start off in the NCAA, bring that over to Madden.
Right.
But that was the problem, is that those players weren't getting played. Or paid. There's a way to do that where everyone's happy. I'm not the person that's going to come up with the idea for it, but from what I've
Right.
heard, they're not getting paid this time around. So I don't know how they're doing it. I guess it's just going to be very generically, number of
It's just
players.
numbers on a field.
Yeah, and the numbers can't actually correspond with a role player. But I mean, right now they could have done that 10 years ago and it would have worked, because there's people who still keep the what was it, the ESPN 2K5. There's still people who play that game and keep those rosters up to date. Like, as
Oh
long
yeah.
as there's a product, people will make the rosters themselves if they have to, as long as the engine is good, So
Right. Yeah,
yeah,
I remember getting caught off guard on Twitter when I saw Xbox 360 was trending, and sure enough, it was just a bunch of videos of people still playing NCAA, what, 2010 or something,
yeah,
on their 360s. It was kind of great.
yeah, yeah. People that serious, man. If that does come out, it won't be $1 billion game like FIFA is, but it'd be or a half a billion. People want it.
Assuming it's done right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Did you have anything else on Anthem that you wanted to talk about?
Nah, that's it for me, buddy.
That's good. All right. Well, then go ahead and take it over with Nintendo and Netflix.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep this one real brief. Did you know that at some point Nintendo actually had reached out to Netflix and they were working on a project together?
I had no idea until I had seen this headline.
Yeah, so apparently Nintendo had an agreement with Netflix, not even as just something they were spitballing. They had an actual agreement in place to where Netflix was going to produce a live action Legend of Zelda piece for them. So it probably would have been I don't know how many ever episodes they do for a series like that, but they were going to do a tie-in for it. And the whole reason why it never happened is because the news leaked out ahead of time, just as a rumor, but Nintendo knew that the source from the rumor had to be someone internal to Netflix, and just because of that, they botched the entire deal. Um,
Man, that's a lot of
something you
money.
probably know, yeah, and something you probably know. I know you visited Japan last year, I believe, or the year prior, and probably familiar with their culture. So in Japanese business, like, they over everything, they have a very strong belief, and they hold very sacred any type of agreements that they make. So something like that happening in a business deal for them will completely sour, because at that point they just don't trust you. So I
Yeah,
would
because
say,
it takes a ton of effort to even get that level of trust in the first place. And it is a very fragile relationship between international markets and Japanese companies. It's not something that most companies will even remotely discuss in public in fear of losing the business with them.
yeah. So with all that said, it's unfortunate, because I think at this point you can probably count any type of deal from them ever happening again completely out the picture. But what we could probably see is maybe Disney will open their doors to them. So that would be something to that we'll probably keep in mind. I would, because obviously it's not going to be an HBO Max type thing. Obviously, if Nintendo is out there even making that agreement with
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, they want to get the IP out via different mediums. So
Right.
they probably went knocking. They probably didn't even have to knock on another door. If Disney wasn't already in contact with them prior to this news leak, and they definitely were the day after the
Oh
headline
yeah,
came out.
probably like
Yeah,
minutes after the story broke, someone
yeah,
at
and
Disney is reaching out.
yeah, it's not a horrible partnership. The only thing that's kind of wonky there is that Nintendo does obviously have some type of licensing agreement with Universal Group, which is why
Right.
we're getting the Super Nintendo world and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
but hey, stranger deals have happened, so we'll keep an eye out for that one.
What do you think this show was going to be about? Do you think it was just going to be a lead up to the next Breath of the Wild? Or do you think it was going to be some type of, I don't know, prequel, like what happened in 100 years while Link was asleep type situation?
I think they were going to do something completely original. honestly, because that's the beauty of Legend of Zelda is that you have every game basically is a different type of style. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe not different style, but different time period, different universal rules, things like that. So they could have done anything. I'm curious to know if it was going to be a mature-ish type rendition, or if it was just going to be something very geared to children. That's what I was a little more curious about, but we didn't really have any of those details. So
Yeah,
I think it'll
none
come
of those
back around though.
details.
Yeah, especially I mean, man, I think we joked about it, but like a Super Smash Bros. Movie, like kind of based off like Avengers Endgame. You know, because you've got your Sonic out there already. You
Yep,
know, Master Chief is supposed to have some Halo bullshit in the future. You know, get all the IPs together and have them do a Super Smash Bros. Movie.
that
I
would
can
be
see
pretty
it, dude.
crazy, especially if they just like did it in movie form and just waited 10
Oh my
years and
god.
like, oh yeah, Bowser's coming to destroy everything. Let's
Oh
pull
my
out
god,
Sonic.
dude, it would be nuts. I'd be there for it. I
Yeah,
would. I love the Sonic movie. It was so good.
was good. All right, well, next up is we're going to talk about Final Fantasy XIV. For those that don't know, Final Fantasy XIV is an MMO title. It's been out for several years. It's one of the only MMOs that I routinely come back to. Um, I hope they've kind of streamlined the new player process, but it is coming to the PS5. We have a beta coming here in April 13th to the PlayStation 5, where they're going to be supporting things, you know, all the usual tech things that happen when you come to the new generation. We're getting 4K, we're getting higher frames, faster load times. Now there is one scene that that they demonstrate the load times where they teleport out of one area and into another. That's a little, it's technically a different load zone in the game, but it happens so fast, and I don't think it's even remotely possible for it to happen that fast. It's I don't know if you can see the stream live here, Steve, but
Yeah.
it let's see. Guy's teleporting now. He pops out of the world that he just came out of, and right now he is teleporting into, or she is teleporting into the new zone. So
Oh wow.
it's just one of those things where
And this is on console or PC?
console. This is also a PC game. This is I play it mainly on PlayStation. My
Yeah.
wife plays it on PS4.
But the load time demonstration is specifically PS5. Yeah.
Correct. This is
Wow.
Sony's video.
That's
Um,
insane.
if
Whew.
it's true, but we all know that the PlayStation family as a whole is not great with their network cards. So really, who knows the type of load times we're going to get on a network-based game? Visually, perfect. I wouldn't bat an eye at load times like that visually on a console nowadays. But because you're about to load into a zone, like I want to see the reverse of that because he was teleporting out of a capital into I think that's like a level 20, level 30 zone. I would like to see
Yeah.
him teleport back into that capital and see the load time for that because that's when you're going to get a good demonstration of how good the network connections are um, in the PlayStation 5, which I haven't seen any. Have you heard anything bad about network times? I know PlayStation Network is still just, slow as normal when it comes to downloading titles, but
So I don't specifically know if it's been fixed with the PS5 or not. Whoa, sorry. Man, this thing just like whistled in my ears so strangely. I don't specifically know if the PS5 has the same issue, but the PS4 definitely had terrible times to what I used to have to do in order to even download a game. I had to put it in sleep mode in order to get like the full speed.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't know, man. That was impressive though. But you're right because if they were running on a local network, then you don't have to worry about any of the download speed, or you don't have to worry about download speed as a factor in how fast it's going to load.
right. You don't
So
need to
that
worry
could be a
about,
way.
the ping of someone that's all the way up in Alaska trying to connect.
Yeah. So interesting. Huh.
Yeah,
Very
and
interesting. I have never even touched this game, but I would be interested in playing. But
oh
what?
yeah, I mean, if you want to play, hit me up. It's a fun romp. Uh, the other piece of news that came out with that was a new expansion is coming out as well. And this time we're going to the moon. I don't know how
Oh,
we make it to the moon, You probably don't know the lore, but there's a dragon stored in the moon in the world that we're in this game, and
There's a dragon doing what to the moon?
stored. He's like locked
Inside the
in
moon,
inside the moon. Yes,
the core.
and every once in a while there's an end of an era, as it's called in the game, where Bahamut makes his way out. The dragon makes his way out and just like unleashes destruction upon the entire planet. And somehow magically, he always ends up back in the moon somehow. You'd think he'd learn after, I think this is like the 13th
Jeez.
era or something.
Is
You,
he called the Endwalker?
no, the Endwalker, I have no clue what that is. That's the
Oh,
title, but I think that might be the ship or something. It's typical
interesting.
Final Fantasy fashion. Weird names, but the gameplay is great. So
Yeah, good shit, brother.
yeah, I'll definitely be picking this one back up.
And when does that come out?
This one, I don't think it has a hard and fast date yet. Fall 2021 is
Oh,
what it
Bobby
claims.
Bob Bob.
So fall of
Gotcha.
this year.
Okay,
Fingers
cool.
crossed. They haven't always been good on their release dates, but I don't know. Maybe they've learned. Maybe not. But I will
Gotcha.
be
Okay.
surprised if it comes out before Christmas of this year.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, hey, here's the last thing I got for you this week.
Okay.
Um, how much VR have you been playing recently?
Recently, since I moved, not a lot. I haven't gotten it set back up or whatnot, but I did get to play with my nephew's Quest 2. That thing's pretty smooth.
Yep, you liked it?
I did like it, yeah.
Huh. I haven't played that yet. I recently, so I upgraded to the Rift S, which I love it. Man, the screen door effect is completely gone. It's crystal clear. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, Echo Arena, a few things there. One thing I haven't played though has been Beat Saber, which I was pretty big on at first, but after I don't know, it's one of those things like that one is a really physically demanding game
It
where
is.
yeah, after work, the last thing I really want to do is too much of that. I'll do it in Echo Arena because the competitive edge of playing with other people kind of
Right.
drives you. It gets the adrenaline running. But with Beat Saber, I was never a big rock band person or anything like that. So it just doesn't strike the same chord for me. But all that said, the game has sold 4 million copies.
I believe it.
And
I'm one of them.
yeah, I mean, it's still, so you think of, I'm trying to think of something to compare to a game like a Control that came out last year, pretty successful. That game sold probably around 10 to 12 million. So it's still not up to those standards yet, but it's showing that the market is growing and growing. Um, absolutely. The desktop community is what started with the original Rift, but now, like you just said, the Quest 2, I think that ended up in a lot of people's shopping cart over the Christmas season. So for that, I just want to say I think it's pretty cool to see that VR games are still going. The platform isn't dead. It looks like it's actually getting bigger every day, and hopefully, these companies just keep investing. I don't think they're ever going to be able to throw a ton of money at it at one time to make like the headset that everybody wants. The super clear
Right.
wireless, great battery life. Like nothing like that yet. But in the future, we could probably get there when people are willing to pay. When we're well, I wouldn't even say pay, but when the hardware catches up to allow that. But it's cool
Well,
that
I don't know.
the
Speaking of hardware, though, Apple is got the rumored headset coming out, and it's going to be about $3,000 if rumors are to be believed. But they also claim you can't trust rumors anymore nowadays or ever. But because they also claim 8K displays in each eye,
yeah,
and whew, man, if that's run off a battery, that's not lasting very long. I can't imagine it would last longer than an hour off of a cable.
they'd be out their mind.
They would be.
Like it was sell because there's some people who are just going to buy anything Apple, but in terms of the regular gamer, they they would have the hardest time out of pretty much any company, I think, and get into the gaming space just because gamers are already so pessimistic about Apple products as it is. Like
Right.
for the most part, we like Android. I'm kind of stuck just because I'm a big family guy, so I got to have the Apple share and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. But yeah, they could not come out for console and be successful. I don't think their motto of just price shit however you want to would not work for gamers.
No, probably not.
It just went, yeah,
But
would not.
what do you think is the leading cause of the uprising in VR sales, because Fish talks all the time about VR is dead. He's been saying that for years. VR is dead. Every time we talk about it in the group chat, VR is dead. So what do you think is leading this uptick in VR related media?
I think it's honestly a lot of things coming together. So you've got the accessibility of the hardware with the Quest. There's just so many more headsets available now. But really, the Quest is the one I think is driving it the most because all the other headsets, the Reverb and all that, the Vive Pro, the Index, those are more enthusiast level. Like no
Right.
one who wants to try VR for the first time. And maybe I'll put an asterisk on that. Most people who are trying VR for the first time aren't diving straight into those. They're going to try out like the Quest or even the Cardboard or something first. So having that out, and then hardware specs with the hardware just being more accessible, like the GPUs being more powerful at a lower cost point, that makes it to where there's people who wanted VR before, but they were like, so I had to have it like a TI really to really make even get the best performance out of this to where it's playable. So
Right.
and then I think also too, a lot of it there is some credit that needs to go over to Sony for really putting their foot out there with the PSVR. That was a huge help. Obviously, some of those Beat Saber sales are going to go to that. But I think just getting it in the living room, that showed people like, oh, this is an entry level, works for everybody, one size fits all. Don't have to configure anything. It just works out the box. And then people play that and they're like, hey, I want to take the next step up because there's all these games on PC that I can't play.
Right. Yeah, my wife likes to play Beat Saber as well, and her in-laws, or not her, my in-laws, uh, they thoroughly enjoy playing Beat Saber, and I don't on PSVR you can't do this, but I don't even think on the standalone headsets, I don't think you can do this either yet, at least. But at least on the computer backed ones, you can backload in songs of your choosing, and there's entire community surrounding getting the different songs back up there. But they love it, and if if I could deliver that custom song experience to a head mounted display type situation, then yes, absolutely, I could definitely see that being a boon. But then it turns into, you know, are they changing up the market share? Are the gamers no longer the new kids in high school type genre? Because that's the target audience, and a lot of new IPs try to thrive on that dynamic, is the high school kid up to our age groups. And
Yeah.
I don't know, VR seems like they're still trying to figure out what their key dynamic is, because it's definitely, if you want to get the good experience, like you said, you're going to have to pay for it. And not a whole lot of little Timmies in high school have that type of dough to drop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why that Quest 2 is so good. Man, I played we gotta get back into Echo Arena. I want to play that
Yes.
with you or Echo Combat. I was playing that last night and there's so many kids in there now and I ask all the time, like, hey, what are you playing on? And they're like, oh, the Quest 2, whatever. So there's a lot of kids who are getting them. And I think that's so cool, especially like with COVID and everything, being able to connect with people via
Yeah.
VR. It's just like I was watching, I told you, there's the actual movie theater in big screen now
Yep.
and you can buy tickets. So I bought tickets and I saw Dragon Ball Z Brawly. It was Japanese, but they had the American dub over it. And it's so cool because everyone is in there like it gets more rowdy than a regular movie theater. Because
Yeah,
obviously, if you go to a
exactly.
real theater, you're not going to be an asshole. But just like that group experience, it was so cool. I thought I was going to go and watch the Super Bowl in there yesterday. I just didn't feel like putting the headset on and everything.
Yeah, not for that
Um,
long.
yeah, I need you to address something though. Someone in chat said that you didn't like he was beating up everything in the house.
Yeah, that's Mama Archie in there. My nephew came over to watch the Super Bowl game with my sister, and he was certainly he was beaten up on everything. He had to be told several times to like not face the glass pane a window, and
Oh, okay.
the time that stopped it all was I guess he was playing some boxing game. I never asked him what that last game was. He was playing some boxing game,
Oh,
and he was playing it
hmm.
by the front door. And sure enough, he turned around and just decked the hell out of the front door. and
Oh man.
and the whole room got silent. He started tearing up. I'm like, all right, come on.
Oh
You've
jeez, that's
punched
funny.
enough today. Maybe we take it off for a little bit.
Uh man, those man, VR though is cool. It is cool. I've tried to stick to doing an hour of it a day, like both for fitness and just because I want to play more. Like
Right,
I want to get better at Echo Arena. Because I play the, you have the frisbee game and then you have
right,
the pew 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 one, but I
right.
like both. Oh,
Oh,
I
see,
switch
I
back
haven't
and
played
forth.
the pew 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 one. I didn't know that was the one.
Oh,
Just the frisbee
dude,
one.
we gotta play the pew pew. Dude, it's so good. I
Okay,
racked up like 27 kills last night, like because
nice.
it. The cool thing about it, so as you age as a gamer, obviously your hand-eye coordination, all that kind of stuff slows down. Plus, I drink, I have other extracurricular activities I enjoy. So your reaction time slows down. But in that game, it's not, oh man, that guy moved his keyboard faster. And it's like, oh, can you actually fucking shoot a gun? And I
Right.
can actually fucking shoot a gun. So I can, like, there was a guy last night, I heard him say, holy shit, because I was way over here. I was like, oh, this season, kind of
Easy
squint one
enough.
eye, pop, pop, pop. We got
Pop
to
pop.
play it though. I
I'll
think it's 10
definitely set it
bucks.
up this weekend, and we'll try to get
Yeah.
some time in next or this coming week. Cause
Yeah. But the main idea, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, cause the last time that we had played Echo Arena it was still in beta, and
Yeah.
we had played it for hours on end. So much so that when I took my headset off, my feet and my hands felt so weird. I was like, why am I so
Oh my God.
disjointed from reality right now? Like it
Dude,
was
it's so
my
good.
hands felt so much bigger than than I remembered them to be just a few short hours before putting the headset on. So it was a weird feeling.
Yeah, that is one where I really think that it shows like what that platform could be. Because right now, like obviously there's not a ton of people playing that in VR.
Mm-hmm.
And even on Steam, there was a guy yesterday that I was talking to, he has a Rift. He's like, oh, I didn't even know that was a game. I was like, yeah, it was a game. He's like, I thought it was just like some experience or something. I'm like, oh dude, I'm like, it's one of the
No,
best on there though. It's like one
great
of those
game.
ones like that, Elite Dangerous, any racing game, like there's a couple of things that you could put most people in there and be like, oh, I get it. I see why VR is like the next big leap. It just has to get to a more comfortable part for me. I think like it needs to get down to sunglasses and then it'd be pretty much perfect.
Yep, I
Yep.
agree.
But that was all the news I have for this week, Archie. You got anything else you want to talk to us about?
Yeah, we kind of touched on it earlier, and it's the whole licensing deal that Nintendo has with Universal of Japan, and it is I got playing in the background a video of a run through of
Friday's not that easy.
someone just walking through like the line queue and actually riding the ride, and it kind of brings up an interesting experience because this ride is a weird hybrid. I'll skip a little bit ahead to where the actual ride experience is. If you get nauseous, just look away because it is, oof. It's not the cleanest experience, but it's an augmented reality experience. So if you've ever been to Disney World in Orlando, you know that there's the Buzz Lightyear experience where you're shooting the little guns and you're shooting everything along while you're on this rail thing, and
Yeah.
it's a very similar experience. I think there's also at it's not called MGM anymore. Um, I don't remember what the name of the park.
Hollywood Studios?
Hollywood Studios, yes, Hollywood
Yeah.
Studios has a Toy Story ride that's very similar. It more from the actual Toy Story part, not the weird inside Buzz Lightyear universe thing. But
Yeah.
it's you have an actual augmented reality headset attached, and you can interact with those Goombas that you see on the screen. You're supposed to be shooting them as a player, and when you go through the line, you pick either Team Koopa or Team Mario, and then there's this element of competition between you and the cart next to you. I think it's 2x2 is the seating arrangements, and by the end of the ride, it takes you through all these different courses and everything. But by the end of the ride, there is a announced winner, and you get coins for this little wrist. It's not a watch, but it's like a little armband thing, like a smart armband. And let's take it down to Yeah, this is about the end. It's like a smart armband, and you are also competing against other people that are just walking around in the park. So it's kind of like a fun romp and a fun idea. I I definitely want to do it because it's Mario Kart, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I would redo it. I don't know if I would go a second time. Um, so yeah, here you see Team Mario wins, and uh, I imagine it's like a dynamic cutscene of if Team Koopa won or not. But yeah, so
Yeah.
you each have your scores and you're each ranked individually. Even though you share a cart, you still rank individually within the cart itself. And then you return your AR glasses, which are this Mario hat looking device, and they kick you off the ride.
So, like all of this, the ride queue area looks good, but the graphics don't really look that good to me. Maybe it looks better when you're actually in it. Maybe it just looks bad because of somebody recording the footage of what's supposed to be seen through the glasses. But
Right.
it didn't look. I don't know, like because how big it is. I feel like that needs to be like a lot higher def in order to really be immersive.
Right.
Cool idea though.
The field of vision definitely should be a little bit bigger than it is,
Yeah,
because
I wonder
there's
why they
some
didn't just
points
do
in the
like real
video.
go karts or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Throw it on an actual roller coaster, and
Yeah,
maybe keep the augmented reality thing. Maybe not. I don't know how you gamify it, because that's it's a video game
yeah,
title, so they
yeah.
want to
That's
video
probably
game it.
that's probably the big thing is they want to find a way to gamify it. They're I don't know. It looks good. I just from this, I haven't from the stuff I've seen come out of here so far, I haven't seen anything that's like, oh my god, wow, like it looks great, but I haven't seen anything like actual riot wise that like blew my mind. Like obviously you've been to, luckily us being here in Tampa Bay area, we've got Universal and Disney pretty close to us. And
Right.
over at Universal Islands of Adventure, like that Spider-Man ride is like, wow, like that's something where you ride, you're like, holy shit, like this is a cool as park. Like,
Especially after the remastering of the whole thing, which they're
yeah, they like
remastering
work.
the everything now, the everything physical, the line and everything. It's all getting
Oh, really?
reworked now, so I'm interested to see what that
Uh,
looks like.
yeah, we have passes. I should go check it out
Yeah.
one of these after they're done. That and Jurassic Park, I want to see when those both are finished. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, the last time I went, keep wanting to say last year, but 2019 when I went, it was pretty nice.
The
I
last
liked
real year.
yeah, the last real year we had. I liked what they did. Huh, good,
Oh,
good stuff, brother. You might have to take a field trip to
might
go see
have
this.
to. Might have to.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for our gaming news. You want to tell us a little bit about what is on your radar?
Yeah. So what I like to talk about this week, I came across this game, Cartel Tycoon. So it's just been obviously a lot of you guys who've watched us last week, who saw me maybe the week prior on another cast I was on. It's been pretty quiet in the gaming atmosphere recently. Not a lot of big triple A titles coming out, but a lot of indie things we're seeing. So one that came across my radar was this new one, Cartel Tycoon, and it's going to be a story-driven business sim. You can kind of see from the gameplay footage that
Business
Jordan,
sim.
a business sim, business. But you can see from the gameplay footage, like it looks great. It's from an indie studio, but the publisher is Tiny Bill. So if you think Tiny Bill, they're the guys behind, man, so many good games. But Pigeon Simulator,
Pigeon
Secret Neighbor,
simulator.
Pigeon Simulator is cool,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
But Secret Neighbor is a big one that they're known for. Man, I can't remember it. Not for broadcast is another one. I'm on their page now.
Oh,
But yeah, so there's a ton of things that they've done over the years, and these are the kind of games that they make. Mr. Shifty, Final Station is another big one. Punch Club, that's my favorite. Oh
Punch
my god, I
Club?
wish you've never played Punch Club.
No, I've never played Punch Club.
Played.
No.
I, I'm gonna make sure that you get Punch Club. It is
Okay.
so good, so good. Oh my god, it's so good. But anyway, this publisher they do a lot of unique games like this. Like they do any games that are going to do it good enough that they can risk, whatever. They can risk putting out something that isn't going to be a mainstream hit.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I like the whole idea of like you're going to be managing an illegal operation. So with that, you have different challenges. It's not always going to be about like managing the books. Now you've got to deal with what do you do when the cops show up at one of your stash houses? Are you going to bribe them off, or are you going to go to war? Like, how are you
Right.
going to deal with other cartel in your area? Are you going to be friends with them? And hey,
So
here's
there's
your
like a
area,
little
here's
bit
mine.
of a political aspect to it as well.
Yeah, there's just so it's a sim, but there's unique things in here that you haven't had to deal with in other sims before. Like I can't recall anything where I've had to deal with like bribing politicians and things. So this is gonna be cool. I'm definitely gonna get this one. It's on my wish list now, so I'm just waiting for it to come out. I'm not gonna spoil myself with the demo. You can see that there is a demo
Oh yeah.
available, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go straight to get it when it comes out. There's some stuff where I'll wait for reviews, but indie devs, um, I'm a little less hesitant to support them right off the bat because I know that they're going to put out a bunch of updates. Like they'll release their project and they'll support it for 5 years before they even think about what they're going to do next because
Right.
they just need enough money to pay their folks and then they're right on to the next thing.
Right. Right. Now this does look like it has some city builder aspects. Is that where the gang versus gang situation rises up?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can see those from what I read, there's like the borders and such. So you've got the gangs, but you also have politicians because there is also kind of like I guess government owned land and things like that you're encroaching upon. So
Just
oh,
gotta
still
yeah.
there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, you just gotta deal with them in the best way you can. With money or guns. One of the two.
Money or guns. Yep. So that's all that's on my radar this week. Like I said, pretty slow release week.
Yeah, it is a little bit slow of a release week. I went and tried to find a couple of different games. This one, Becastled, has been on my radar for a little bit, but not enough that I'd be willing to just outright buy it. Um, it's kind of similar to, I don't know if you remember a game that came out a little while ago called Besieged, where built you were dropped in front of a scenario and you had to build this little, I don't know, little cart or machine or monster thing and basically destroy. You were the siege layer of that situation. Here it's reverse. You have to build up your defenses and I don't know. I'll probably give it a try. It is also early access, like most of Steam is nowadays. It has a demo. Have not played it. Probably won't for a while. It's got some terrible reviews mixed in with some good ones right now. And that's a considerable number since I don't think I saw any of them on it earlier in this week. So I'm sure more people have gotten in there.
So what caught your eye the most about this one?
Really, it was the art style. Art style, and it was a base building type game. I haven't played too many like city civ style games, and I don't know. Civilization is a great title, but it does require some time. It requires some sit down time to play and get into it to enough to start building your strategy and everything. To where this one looks like it's more of a, you know, a quick pickup, play it for a couple levels, maybe do a couple runs on. I'm sure there's going to be an endless mode on this type of thing where you just try to see how long you can survive. Um, but it does come from a developer that has done, nothing before. I think one of their titles is a children's game. Um,
A children's
Wheelie,
game.
Wheelie is it? This is definitely a children's game.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that's
Huh.
like you said, it's been a slow week in announcements, at least for releases. Um,
Yeah. That said, is there anything that you're going to be catching up on playing this week, or anything that you played last week that you want to talk about?
so I know last week I said that I brought up Haven and how the wife and I were going to be giving that a go, but with between her work and my exams this week, it's just been kind of a not very gamer friendly week. Uh,
Understandable, brother. I've been
so
there myself.
I bet I don't have a kid, and I still struggle to find time sometimes. So I can
Man,
only imagine your struggle.
uh, it's something as you heard before we started playing today, or we started the show today.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right on time.
Yeah, I messed up and I bought her a microphone for Christmas because she loves to sing and
Perfect.
she likes to use it for a lot more than singing. She likes to use it to talk very loudly when Daddy's starting the podcast.
Just
So
start yelling.
yeah. Oh, that's the thing. You only have to yell. You can whisper into it and it echoes loudly throughout
Yeah.
the whole place. Yeah, it's fun though. But yeah, me myself, I'm just going to continue. You probably saw, of course, you saw I put in our group chat, but I got approved as a third-party developer for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So
Very
I've been,
nice.
thank you. I put out a couple mods already. We've put out 3 to date, 2 for the same plane and 1 for a different plane. We're looking at some ideas of what we're going to do next. We want to do a payware project just because they take a lot of time. And a lot of the community is already working on fixes for planes, so we want to do something that's kind of unique in the community. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah. Mr. PP's over in my chat talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator and that he gets it.
Oh.
That guy, he's just a jerk. One of our friends, but
That guy.
he's a jerk. Mean guy.
All right.
I'm kidding.
But
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I'll
really
be
have
doing.
any other. I don't really have any other games on my radar. Next week, I would definitely like to give Haven a try. Do some couch co-op and hang
You should
out.
do that, bro. You should do that. What's your so what are we looking at for school? When are you gonna be finishing up and have a little break to yourself here soon?
Lord knows, never. It feels like. Who knows?
I feel your pain, brother.
Yep.
I feel your pain.
Hopefully soon,
All
though.
right.
Soon I'll be able to start taking the real classes, and then I'll just fly right through. I
Yeah.
won't know where the time went.
So we didn't get any listener questions this week, but I heard a fun question on another podcast. And
Okay.
so, who do you think has appeared in what real life person, celebrity personality, any just a real life person, could be an actor or a role? Who do you believe has appeared in the most video games?
Who has appeared in the most video games?
Yeah. Who do you think has appeared? And there's not a definite question. I just want to, or a definite answer. Just curious who your vote would go to. Who do you think has had the most video game appearances?
Who's that actor that's playing in Far Cry 6?
The guy from Breaking Bad.
Yes. I feel
His
like I've
name I
seen
don't
him
know.
in I feel like I've seen him in a bunch of stuff video game related. I just don't know how much.
So him, Giancarlo Esposito.
That's his name?
Yeah. How many games? See, I don't think I've seen him in that many. You know who was thrown out though? They threw out Mark Hamill, and I was like, Mark Hamill. They're like, yeah, think about it.
Oh
They're
yeah.
like, he's been, and they were like, pretty much any game that's had Luke Skywalker in it, that's his likeness. So I'm like, yeah, that is true. So I was like, who's been in more games though? I really think that might be it. I do.
Yeah. I don't know cuz are we talking about just likenesses or are we talking about like they were fully, a part of the process? Like they voiced it, they
I think just
3D rendered
likeness.
it.
Yeah, just likeness because it's the appearance of them. So how many times have they appeared in a game? Um, they brought up some interesting points. So like actors like Tom Cruise refuse absolutely to be in any type of video game. He's been asked multiple times, and his answer is always no.
Well, I can kind of see it, he's one that the media has definitely portrayed as being a very particular type person, and to record lines and motion capture for a video game, it's a little bit different than recording for just a movie. Even if you are doing green screen recordings for a movie, there's a little bit more finesse and more, I don't know, jankiness you have to fight through as an actor. So it just to him might not be worth his time, and really it probably isn't worth his time. He can go and you spawn another Mission Impossible movie, and boom, there's another couple million right in his pocket. With
Yep.
18, it could just be 18 scenes of him running from one point to another, and he's gonna make millions off of it.
Yeah.
So for him, it's definitely that's a below me type situation.
I think that's part of it too. I think the way his acting is, he's not known for his acting skills, more of like his action skills. Like he's a very good. I think he's a great action film star.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought the Mummy was great. All the Mission Impossibles are good, and I think that if you take him to a game, like he could be good in like a Nathan Drake type game where the action is moving along constantly. But if it was like a Last of Us type thing, like nobody wants to spend those lull, dull moments with Tom Cruise. Like there's just not a reason for it. There used to be a real cool, I don't know if it's PS2 or Xbox 360 era. Those are kind of overlapping too, but I think there's a real cool Minority Report game back in the day where it had like actual physics, windows could break and stuff like that. Like the fighting was incredible, but it wasn't him. So even that's like another opportunity that he or actually that's not him anyway. Who's that? Is that Matt Damon?
That
Who's
might be. I'm not entirely
yeah.
sure.
Scratch that from the take.
Cut it from the recording.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got on that, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we are starting to see video games emerge more and more as a legitimate art form. So maybe his lack of desire to even be in one comes from the fact that his age. I doubt that he was playing Nintendo growing up.
The spring chicken.
Yeah, exactly. So I imagine the next couple of years, I mean, it's happening already. We got the dude from Breaking Bad here playing in a very. I will be buying Far Cry 6. I will be playing that title.
Oh, shit.
And
you're not always a day one guy.
No, I'm not. But I've already talked about 2 day one titles for me in this one episode. But, I do believe in the medium of the video game. I've seen and played through a bunch of stories that at the end of it you're just sitting there and you're like confused as into what it is that you just came out of, but you still feel connected to it, and you feel more connected than just sitting in a chair in a room with 50 other people. In my opinion, at least, I got to be that person. I got to be Commander Shepard when we led the Resistance to fight back for Earth. That's different than just watching Tony Stark take out Thanos. It's not the same. Like, yeah, that's a great movie and all, but I watched someone else do it. I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Video games for life.
Video games for life. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a little break now, and when we come back, we'll hop into some Overcooked 2 action.
We're playing Overcooked? Oh, shit.
We're playing Overcooked.
Oh, shit. Okay, good stuff. Alrighty.
All right. We'll be back in about 10, yeah. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are not going into Overcooked 2. Having some technical difficulties with that, but we're going to go ahead and lean on Spellbreak, the same game we played last week. It was a fun game then. I'm confident it'll be a fun game now. Let me turn this on real quick so I can see it. There we go. It is there, and I am ready. Let's see.
I am here as well. You in game yet? No.
I am, but it's trying to get me to talk to things, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm in game now. Let me... Battle Royale. Did you say you wanted to try Clash this time?
Yeah, we were doing Clash at the end, remember? Clash we get
we did, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah, I like Clash more. I think we get more action that way.
Yeah, let's do some Clash then. Friends. I'm gonna join you. There we go.
There's Archella.
Archella. Let's see.
I'll stick with my lightning.
Oh, I can be a dude. All right. Let me swap to that.
There you go. You're not Archella anymore.
Not Archella. Nope. Shop. Nothing. Don't want nothing there. Somehow I've already made progress on a daily quest.
Daily quest. Log in. Exist.
It's like 500 damage with fire.
Show up.
All right, let me ready up. I'm gonna be fire just cause it asked me to be.
Fire's good, man. I got no complaints.
3. Oh, I got one more point.
I think they did a good job.
Back. All right, cool. Boop. Confirm. All right, let's get into it.
I love this game. Really do. I wish I had gotten onto it a little earlier.
Yeah.
I wish they would have paid Ninja the money for him to play it once so everyone would like it. But what can you do?
Pay Ninja so he would play it once and everyone would like it.
Yeah. That's exactly what you do.
Seems like a pretty solid business model in this this game type.
Yeah, that's what Apex did.
I wouldn't mind playing some Apex.
Yeah.
I played it a little bit, and I've watched it being played. It seems pretty fun.
It ain't for me. I would prefer
Warzone,
Titanfall.
Titanfall.
I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, man, they should have made Titanfall a battle royale. So imagine a Titanfall game where it's a battle royale, and then one of the things that happens is throughout the map you can either find, maybe you can find derelict Titans, and you got to go find a couple parts to bring to them to get them back up and running, or they just drop, at certain points.
Right.
That would have been a cool game, man. But I know the Titan is OP. People think that, but if you remember playing Titanfall, like a pilot actually has a good chance to take out
absolutely
the Titan. Yeah, that was one thing they had great was the balance. So, I don't think they've said it yet, but I swear they're gonna do a Titanfall VR at some point. I just feel it in my bones because Respawn came out and they're like, oh, we're gonna we're not Respawn. What the hell's the name out there?
I thought it was Respawn.
Yeah, it is Respawn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I got lost for a second thinking about Call of Duty, but they were like, oh, yeah, we're coming out with a VR game. And everyone's like, oh, here comes Titanfall. And then it was fucking Medal of Honor. And I was like, okay. But I'm like, they did that because they want to test the waters first.
Absolutely. Before you drop millions into a project.
Yeah.
You want to try to just, bank on something easy, see if there's interest.
Exactly. So I think, and they said that Titanfall's not dead. So I got faith.
Hope not. Such a great game.
People love too. The campaign was really good.
Oh, yeah. That's weird. I'm playing with my keyboard and mouse, but my controller is vibrating every time I get hit.
Was that you up at Fever Ridge? Fever Ridge?
It is not, but I can be there.
Cool. I'll go there too.
Take up that northwest star.
Teleporting. Here we
Boop.
go.
Oh, wrong direction. Let's go that way.
Block is hot. I don't
Is
know
it?
if it's really hot. I just said that.
Oh yeah, I don't see anybody around us.
Our teammate's not even around us.
What do you mean? They're like right here.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah. They're right here with me.
Epic Game Store too. Wow. Yo, what's up, Fallon? That didn't work. I don't know what pushed. Ooh, I want the lightning. You guys can have whatever else you want.
All right, let's see. Where are we? Oh, we got quite a distance to cover. I'm just gonna make my way there and pick up stuff as I go.
Making your way downtown.
Walking fast. Let's see here. Let's check this little poor destroyed house out. Oh, someone may have been here, may have not. I don't remember. There's just a random glove hanging out. I will upgrade for sure. Oh, hey, that sounded a lot like someone was trying to shoot me.
That was me.
Oh,
practicing.
okay. just gonna tag my waypoint all over the place.
I get it, the Goldilocks method. Or maybe not Goldilocks. Whatever those kids were. Hansel and Gretel. There we go.
Just leaving a little
I
trail
want to
of
be invisible.
gold.
Great.
Yeah, I dropped that Shadow Step one. Do you want the wolf one?
Nah, I like being invisible more. I like the defensive ones better than the offensive talents, I think. What we got?
Y'all can have that. Ooh, I need a belt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. You're golden. You didn't have one either, else you would have dropped one, so. Stone or Shadow Step? No, I'm good. As long as it's not that dumb teleport one, I'm good.
One where it's so confusing, even the wielder of it.
Yeah, just like as a whole, the whole meta of that ability needs to just be reworked. Let's see here.
I want to fly instead. I need flight.
Alright, it says it's closing. Oh, it has a good distance left, so we are fine. Now this wolf one, is that the one where it like kind of highlights people?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright.
That was a pretty good impression, right?
Yeah, it sounded almost exactly like it. I had to play mine side by side just to be sure. Let's see. I don't see any marks. Oh.
I do looking.
Oh, wait, it says Axel is. You know, I should probably put on my freaking shield. You must have a belt. Oh no. I need a belt, or else I can't put armor on. Why didn't you tell me this, Steve?
I thought you knew. I thought that's why you said you needed a belt. When did you think
Nah, I just
the
wanted
belt was
one.
just accessory? Just a fashion accessory.
Yeah, it's a statement piece.
All right.
Oh man, I'm hurting. I need any belt. I'll take any belt right now. Is this a belt? No, that's shoes. Oh, yeah,
Fire is so damn OP, I swear. Like, just how fast you can even shoot it seems OP.
Oh, we got people here.
Oh, I see him. Oh, he flew away.
Our team has taken the lead. Uh-oh.
What the hell's going on over here?
I'm getting my butt handed to me because I don't have a belt. Trying to run while pulling my pants up, and it ain't working.
Ah, someone just hit me with the slime. Where are they at, though? What the hell? This person... We got a hacker, I swear.
We got a
They were
hacker.
Dude, they were invisible the entire time they were hitting me, though.
Oh. Well, I died. Let me drop back in. Maybe I can find a belt.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff right here. So,
Yeah, right here. Yeah. Let's
oh,
grab that belt. Consuming a shield.
thank you.
Yeah, there we go. We got one right here. Hey.
Good kill. I saw it. I synced it.
Oh. Got taken out of the sky. I don't even know what in the world hit me with, though. May have just been like direct fire. Working on those
They're
fire
trying to
damage
double team
points.
me.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
These hoes. Woo! They got me. Jesus. It's getting pretty hectic.
Ooh.
Pretty. No frame rate drops though.
No.
Isn't that good?
It does
Good.
feel like a pretty well optimized game. New skill? Alright.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, that's weird.
Wow. Whatever combination of attacks that was, like, drained me instantly.
Well, because you said friendly fire is a thing, right?
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
vaguely remember you murdering me a couple times last time. Hey. Oh no, get out of this tornado shenanigans.
Oh, you
Oh.
cuntress.
I definitely just hit a dang little poison pocket and exploded myself.
Oh man, I hate them fucking poison people. Cause I don't know how to use it.
Oh, let's see if I can snag this before the storm comes and gets me. Maybe I can get something better than blue equipment. We're not winning. it's 10 on 17. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'll take that belt. I'll take the scroll.
Damn it. Oh, you little punk
I'll take
bitch.
this.
You little punk
And I will.
bitch.
Did you get got?
Why? I got it. Damn, they got me good.
I'm coming back into the fray.
Oh, they got me good. Oh, damn it. Here they go.
Oh
Throwing
yeah.
big balls at me.
Oh man, I see them causing problems over there.
Slime and balls. That's it. Just throwing fucking slime and balls. That's all these fuckers do. Jesus. When you're coming in, you think you're about to do hot shit, you know? Woof.
Oh, someone's flying over there.
Alright, Archie, let's get him.
Let's
You
make it
and me.
happen. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Second kill.
You got him. Good job, Archie.
Oh, I got again. My KD spread is not very great in this.
Yeah, damn.
Alright, I'm dropping on you.
Dropping where I was. That's right. You get him, Archie.
Oh no! Ow.
Oh, you
That-
killed two, though, didn't you?
I killed two, yeah, but right then I should have had a third one, and I don't know what happened. He's over there picking my body, though. I know where you at. Where are you? Where are you? I think he's over there by you, Steve.
Yep. Big balls of fire, as they call them.
How? How is this person not dying? There he goes. Jeez. There's another person right here behind you, Steve, coming for you. Make it happen. Ho, third kill. Let's go.
Good, I need gold boots.
Away, yeah.
Got him. All right, let's come back, boys.
Oh, this person is immune. What does that mean? And why?
Shit, I killed myself.
What in the world happened?
Stepped in a slime, threw a fireball, boom.
Oh, yeah, that's happened to me a couple times. If someone goes invisible... Oh, no, there's their stuff. Okay.
Oh.
Whew. That was close.
Ah, shit, I gotta run.
Ooh. I'm gonna try and provide backup. They're above you. Dang, I dropped right into a little puddle of thunderbolt action. You know what song just randomly came into my mind? My mind music player?
What,
is
sir?
A song from the Goofy movie.
Window down.
Yeah. What
It's
a
a
bop.
good movie.
What a bop.
Seeing it eye to eye.
When did that movie come out? Like 98?
Definitely something 90s.
Yeah.
So
Got it
damn
over
it.
Here.
There we go. $30 to $43. Okay. Well, we don't got this anymore.
No, I don't think we've had it for a while. I'm just skating for time now. Someone got ice, and apparently it's a daily quest of mine. And I ruined it by accidentally clicking and turning it into Steam now? Yeah.
Damn.
Defeat.
Damn.
Hey, I did a lot better that time.
One exile, that's it. What?
Did a lot better that
Impossible.
time.
You did. Good job, Archie. I don't know what these hoes thought they was playing with.
Grimjaw Jappajack crushed it on their team. Continue. Hey, more achievements. How about that?
There we go. Ready up.
Skip all of these things. When they're ready.
Be good.
Oh, it changed me. I'm a lady again.
That's a man.
No, it's not.
It's not? Oh.
Not my character isn't.
Oh, to me it looks like a guy with black hair.
Nope. That's what I was last round. Maybe it just hasn't updated it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Spiral Stone.
I was like, that's a man. I know what men look like. All right.
All right.
All right, let's win this one because this one's got to be my last one.
Yep. Same here.
Which we won the first time we played, didn't we? If we didn't win, it was a hard one.
The first clash we did win. The one after that, though, we lost by like 2.
We got this. Let me get up.
Yeah, you gotta set up right.
Oh.
Gamer mode activate.
Yeah.
There any movies coming out that you're looking forward to?
Um, Not really. Godzilla, King Kong, definitely.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Uh,
torn on that one. I don't
co-
like. I'm gonna see it just because it's Godzilla, but
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like they know that.
I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I'm not too high of standards for it. But that Coming to America 2 is coming out next month
I
on
saw that
Netflix,
commercial.
or not Netflix, Amazon. So that'll be cool. Where you
Oh
guys want to
man,
go?
let's go, man.
Arena of Elders? Is that you?
No,
Oh, okay. I
where'd
didn't
he
know.
go?
I thought that was you who put it.
Nope. All right, well I guess we're
Oh,
going here.
well, we're going to Hellcon Village. It looks like where the money reside. Where the money reside. Here we go.
Oh man. Hey, we're right in the middle of the thing though, so we can just head north. Try and go through. Oh, I'm the one that's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well, I'm at Peach's Castle.
I'm at a spooky castle.
I'll start looting and shooting. I hear boulders being thrown already.
Let's see. Let me get this script. What is this? Wind? I don't know if I want wind. I'll take flight.
You lucky bastard. I really do think that was the best one. Just leave.
Do what?
Like, say, because you can just leave.
Oh
What's
yeah, you're
better
just
than?
like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, like never mind. I'm good. Ew, Epic Frost. I don't need it.
Ooh, Frost Gauntlet. I'll take that. Alright, I don't see anybody around me. That Wolf Gauntlet was very helpful. That might be my new
It
favorite
is.
in here. Or not Wolf Gauntlet, the Wolf Amulet.
Oh.
Scroll of the Body. Purple Boots. I already got a purple belt. I got Legendary Fire. Making it happen, Steve. Making it happen.
Look at that. You're built up.
Let's see. I'll take Blue Ice. I don't have an amulet though. I don't have a necklace on me. What is this?
You have your rune, bruh.
Pew. Sounds like someone's breaking
stuff.
into the room next door. Let's see. Open
In the
this
game
up.
or in real life?
In real life. I know who it is though. Woo!
I got that teleportation, brother. They're not gonna know what to do with me.
Man, this flying rune is it's
The
something
best.
else. Yeah, it certainly
You can
is.
say it. The best.
Let me get a dang necklace, thank you. Oh, cool. I'll take that too. Purple neck. Alright, I'm purpled out. That's enough to cause problems. Alright, I'm going to head your way. I just got level 2 again. Not sure how, because pretty sure I already had level 2. Maybe not.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this teleportation. The actual teleportation.
Oh yeah,
not
the real one.
The time loop.
The real one's pretty good because they can't see where you're going. Like that little marker is not visible for them, so you just like bubble somewhere else.
I like that it also can go higher as well. You know, doesn't have to just be on the same plane as you. See you, Archie.
Bang bang. Now that I'm getting more use to the whole like mana control. Oh, epic flight rune. I'll take that. Starting to feel a little bit more confident in going into fights.
Yeah, that's it. You gotta balance the jumpy and the shooty.
I hear explodies. Oh, there we go.
Yep, over there. Our teammate. They're in despair. What the hell?
They're running. Where in the world are they?
They got that invisibility. They gone. They live to fight another day. Look at them.
Jerks.
Good for them.
It's not allowed.
Hey, I'll give credit where credit is due. They outplayed us. There was 3 of us, and they still lost
Three of
us.
us, yeah. How did that happen? I had like
What?
full armor and health. Dude had like 2
Not
hits left in
Archie.
him. What is that about?
Did you both die? Because he's not here.
No, I got second wind. What does that mean? In this game, at least.
I think it just means you come back.
I mean, isn't that kind of the point of the whole game type?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't make the rules. All right. I don't even know the rules to make them.
Yeah, I got someone. Get on out of here.
Not Stevie. Help! Oh, that's teammate. Woo! You scared me, buddy. Counterspell. Oh, I see somebody coming.
Where are you at? There you are.
Yeah, they're over by you, actually.
Are they?
Yeah, see right here?
Man, the range on the little lightning bolt
Woo.
thing is not great.
Where the...
How? Oh, he's like ninjaing it.
Alright, where am I at? Oh, you guys are way over there. We'll be running for days.
Where? There you are.
13-second cooldown. What the hell? What the hell?
There we go. Make it happen. I need armor like it ain't nobody's business. How in the world do potions drop in this mode, or nah?
I have no idea. No, you know what? I've never seen a health potion in this mode. You're right.
It makes sense since you just respawn anyways. But I do feel like the armor packs drop off the people.
Yeah. So anything that the person is wearing drops. It looks like.
Yeah.
Which is why it keeps getting crazier and crazier over time because everyone's getting more and more powerful.
Oh, someone's howling.
Uh-huh. Watch above you, Archie.
Oh, yeah. Just splatted me. Alright, let's make this... Oh, we're way over there.
Ooh. Oh, that was such a sick kill. I wish I was recording. Wow.
Time to superhero drop. I thought you were recording.
No. I turned off after
after
the
the reset.
podcast. Woo, woo, woo. Ah, damn it.
man. What the?
It's a tight one, boys. I don't even see anyone. No. Oh, there we go. Over here, maybe? By you, Archie? Is that action?
There seems to be some people over here, but they're on the other side of the storm, so they're just getting hammered. Oh, hey, let's not get messed up by that. Fly! Why can't I fly? Oh no.
Nice kill, whoever did that. Oh. Damn it.
Man, this would be a good place to
God damn it.
snipe from.
God damn it. Alright, here we go.
Man, it seems like a lot of people like the fire and tornado.
This is a good combo. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get swept up in it before you even know what's going on.
Yeah, like I just did. Fly! Thank you. Or not. Just running into things. Whew, alright. Fire and rock sucks. It does not do anything.
I hate the rock. Not Dwayne Johnson.
Nah,
Just the
he's good. He's good.
yeah. Just wanted to clarify in case anyone. Oh, come on through. Yeah, I saw you, buddy.
Holy heck.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Just got
Yeah, people
melted.
all around you.
You know what I need to do? I need to pick up that poison glove I just saw laying on the ground. Do some fire poison combos. Oh, alright. I guess I didn't pick it up.
Damn it.
Thought I did.
Well, at least I killed someone. This is a close match, man. It's going back and forth.
38-39.
Oh, woo! All right, I'm squatting with you, buddy.
Alright.
Where are you at? There you are.
How do these people just like stay in the air so long?
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Got this other one back here.
Yep.
Bam.
Nice, nice. Oh, hey. One right here. Throwing rocks. Oh, he got me.
Oh no. I got him.
Nice. Right, where there you are. Dropping on you. Boop.
What else we got? Gold. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a gold belt.
Yeah, same here. Would really like a poison arm would be pretty fun right about now. Hey, we only need one more kill. 2 more kills. Now it's
Got
more
one
kill.
right here.
Hey.
No. Yay. We won.
Nice.
Yippee.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop. Yep. So you still out killed me because you're at 9, 6 in the first round plus 3. I had 7 total. So good shit, brother.
Good stuff.
That was a fun stream, man.
It was
We
fun.
gotta do it again soon.
Definitely.
We gotta
We'll be back on
we gotta try
Monday.
out Echo. Yeah, next Monday, bro.
Next Monday. All right. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. Steve, you want to plug yourself?
Yes, Media Hype Train on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Those are the best places to find me.
And I
You could
am.
also.
Oh, go
Oop,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Also, you can join our Discord. Me and Archie run for the MidLyfe Gamers. That is bit.ly/MLG chat.
Nice. And you can find me pretty much anywhere under this guy, Archie. Might need to add a space somewhere, but just do a search. You'll figure it out. I'm sure you can. All right.
Yep.
Thank you so much, everybody.
See you.